Hi, this is Takeshi Yashima. Welcome to homeforprosperity.com. So today's topic is Rethink the Word No. Alright, so have you ever, I'm sure a lot of people, really afraid of calling people because you don't want to be rejected or getting the no's? I'm sure a lot of people, and including myself too, right? I'm still working on it. Because in human nature, most people have a things called outcome, approval addictions. As Steve Siebel say, he is the author of 177 Mental Toughness Secrets of World Class. Every human being, almost every human being, has things called approval addictions. So they are addicted to get approval of others, right? Yeah, because we've been, always asking parents or teachers if I can do things, if we can do things, right? And if we always getting the approval. So we are, by the time it's become 21 or 20, become adult, we are totally addicted to the approval, right? So it's natural, if we are not get used to it. But what if, right? What if, getting rejected, like getting no's, actually the lead on the way to the success? If this is true, what would you do? Will you get more no's? So this is exactly the topic today, rethinking the word no. Okay, and then when, like, it's maybe 2 years ago, I read the books called Go for No. Okay, so this book is really changing my perspective of getting what the no meaning of no, right? Because what most people think. Most people think that getting no meaning that this is something wrong, and we should avoid getting no, so that so we try to get the no, try to avoid the no at all cost, right? But this book say the no, the better, the more you get no's you get, the better it's going to be. The more you receive the no's, the more probability that we get a yes at the end, right? So just just no is actually in the middle point, and then in order to get to the yeses, just go straight ahead. That's what the book said. Why is that? Okay, so if okay, let's say you are talking to, let's say 200 people, right? 300 people, right? And then just to try to collect notes, do you think some of the people will say yes out of 300? Of course it is, right? Because of the law of large number, there's so many people, right? Some of the people may be interested in what you have to offer, even though it's no, it's not really applicable for most people, right? So that means that the more you get the no's, the more probability that you will get the yeses, right? So this book is actually showing about the example of life insurance company. Okay, so let me tell you the story. Okay, that life insurance companies, has a lot of sales forces, but sales is tank, right? So in the worst case, worst time, their sales rep only do 2 sales per month. Okay, 2 sales per month, right? So a company is not really doing good. So actually the company hire the consultant. What's wrong with that? What's wrong? Why there's no profitability? Why is low sales? Okay, and then consultant actually check it, right, and they research it, and they find out that simply salespeople, salesperson didn't do enough call, right, enough visit, enough don't talk enough people, right? And then a company doesn't want to believe it, because it's very simple answer, but why is that, right? So consultant said, oh, let me probe it, right? Let me probe it to you, right? So they started to do some experiment. So what they did is they actually gather all the sales force, and then they ask only one thing, like go to any houses, right, in your area, like in each territory, just knock on door, right, and then when people come out, you will say only one sentences, right? That is, you don't like life insurance, do you? You don't want to get life insurance, do you? right? Something like that. Okay. So at first, salespeople is very skeptical of hearing that. Okay, but since consultant says, so maybe try 4 months, right? So everyone is actually instructed to knock on door in any house in any territory, and then when people household open the door, one sentence is they will ask, you don't like life insurance, do you? Or you don't want to buy life insurance, do you? Right? So they actually did that 4 months, right? And then you know what's happened? Yeah. So the research shows that 60 people, right? One salesperson can talk to can knock on door 60 household or 60 people per day. Okay. So out of 60, 58 of them say no, get out, be with kid, like it's all those, rejection, right? But the two say yes, oh, it's great, like it's, I'm looking for the life insurances, come on in, show me what you got, right? So 2 to 60 is not really good ratio, but this company, actually this consultant find out that, each salesperson can go 60, talk to 60 people a day. Right, so that means per day, right? So that means that from the sales of only 2 sales per month per salesperson to 2 sales per day by just doing that. And also that what they say when they see the customer or prospect is what things, right? Or you don't want to buy the life insurance, do you, right? Who gonna say this kind of thing? Saying this was sentence imaginable, but still they managed to get 2 sales per day, right? 2 out of 60 say yes, and 58 say no, right? So what they tell you, so this is basically you're gonna have to go through a lot of people, right? And then some of the people, many people say no, right? No matter what we say, but some people say yes, right? So sales success is like they describe like gold mine. Okay, so we are not gonna be in the mountain to try to find the goal, pinpoint the goal, right? We don't, right? We're gonna remove the dot instead, right? We're gonna remove the dot so that whatever left over is gonna be the goal, right? It's like sales, it's like the same thing here. Okay, so we're gonna have to go through all the dots, which is no, to find the golden, like it's gold, it's golden yeses, right? You're gonna have to go through all the dots to find the gold. It's the same as the sales. Okay, so when I see this, when I read this like 2 years ago, I was so, my perspective about no's and rejection totally changed. And then I'm still getting no's. Yesterday I called like maybe 20 people, and then like it's more than half of them say no. But I don't care. I just gonna keep going. I'm sure that I'm gonna find yeses at the end, if I talk to enough people, right? So this is so I hope that this video and this blog help you to rethink about rejections or no's. And if you like this video, if you can share this in the Facebook or LinkedIn, I will be appreciated. And then if you want to learn how to do how to attract the lead and prospect via Meetup, you can just click on the right hand side of the banner and fill in the information. By just doing that, you will get the totally free video training on how to attract and how to how to attract lead and prospect via Meetup. Okay, so I hope you are having great days and have a great weekend, everyone. I will talk to you on the next video. Okay, bye bye.